Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham News and Update show for July 10th, Wednesday, July 10th. We are halfway through the week. Yes, Army crawling through this goddamn week. And we got some news, a little bit of news update on Mullin's injury from the boss. So we'll see what that says. It's not as bad as hopefully we look. We're initiating. We'll see. So a little bit of news on there, and then we're going to talk about just what's coming up next in the next couple of weeks, what we're going to be doing real quick. And also we'll dive into a little bit about the Academy facility. So awesome. Just quick news update today. So smash a like in the video, get involved in the chat. As you can see, things are happening. We are rocking and rolling. Sorry, as soon as I get on, Banks goes right down and he wants attention. Hold on. Say hi to everybody. There we go. Hello, Banks. What up? There you go. Okay. He's a star in his own. So we'll talk about a couple things there. But again, smash a like in the video, get involved in the chat. Subscribe if you haven't. We are on our way to 900. So on our way to 900 subscribers. So then we're going to get to 1,000. So let's do it. So how is everyone this morning on this Wednesday? It is hump day, as they say. But that's what we're going to talk about real quick. We'll talk about that. Stoner Combat Vet is in. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. If you guys aren't in the Discord, guys and gals aren't in the Discord, get involved in the Discord because last night it was just, you could see that people are getting excited about, sorry, Max wants, yeah, here you go. What are you doing? Kill it. You can see that people are getting excited about the new season. So people are coming back. Some of the old faces are back, which is great. It's good to have the chats and just a lot of good conversations. So a really great community that we're building here, and fantastic stuff. So okay, Carol says, "What up? How you doing?" Here's a little bit brief update. It says Mulls on the Mend. So initially, when this came out last week, we were a little nervous because he had surgery without anyone knowing. Middle of June. So Mulls had his surgery in the middle of June. They're trying to plan it out because obviously we start August 10th, but he's going to miss the Rex Coast tour. That's guaranteed. Definitely going to miss the Rex Coast tour. So that happened. And then we saw a picture of him. Like I said, if you're not in the Discord, there is a picture of Mulls at the F1 looking pretty fit, looks ready to rock and roll. So, we shall see. Rumor is he's running, and let's hope that he is getting back sooner than later. Guten, hello. I don't know what Guten means. K-Ron, how you doing, brother? Go watch K-Ron. He's starting to do some live stuff. League 2, mostly League 2, and really a huge Newport County supporter. But okay, let's dive in. Okay, Wrexham AFC boss Phil Parkinson hopeful on Paul Mullin. If it will come up, I love the internet when it's slow. Don't you? Wrexham striker Paul Mullin will miss the start of the season. Why is my newsletter not working? Okay, well, maybe it is. Okay, will miss the start of the season, which we thought would happen. But we didn't know because it was worded very, very weird, where it's like we want him back for the majority of the season. So, and I think the initial punch in the face with this, theoretically, was that, because what happened last year, he missed so many games, getting back up to speed, hurting his lung. This was this back injury that hurt his hamstring. But again, he put out a post after this all came out and said, I just couldn't. Essentially, I'm not quoting it. He said, "I just couldn't take it anymore. I needed to do something." So, no right or wrong on either side that we know of. Not pointing fingers, but he was very honest when he came out with his post saying, "I couldn't mask it anymore." Carol in HR says, "K-Rock steady." There we go. That's a new one. See, I told you people are coming back. So, I'm hoping everything's signed in here, so we should be okay. All right. So Phil Parkinson is optimistic that star striker Paul Mullin won't miss many games at the start of the new League One campaign. Mullin underwent spinal surgery, which sounds pretty bad, in the middle of June to correct a long-term lower back and hamstring issue, meaning the 29-year-old will definitely be absent for the preseason tour. Like we know, they leave here in 4 days. They come here in 4 days. North America, where Wrexham played friendlies against AFC Bournemouth. I'll be at that game, and the Chelsea game I'll also be at, and the Vancouver Whitecaps, which I won't be at. The club announced that Mullin, a 3-time back-to-back top scorer player of the season, had the operation to ensure he is fit for the majority of the 24-25 campaign. This is what we were just talking about, which starts with a home game against Wycombe Wanderers August 10th, which we're going to smash them. I know it. I feel it. And Parkinson expects that to be the case. Sorry, I'm getting excited about the season. It just happens. Mulls is going to be. This is Parkinson. This is what we're looking for here. Mulls is going to be close to maybe missing a couple of games at the start of the season if everything goes well, but no more than that. So that right there, sentence right there, he's going to be close to getting back to full fitness. Won't miss more than a couple games, but he's definitely missing the preseason. If that is the case, he misses. Let's say he misses the whole month of August and he gets back in September. Okay, fine. That's a small price to pay. But everything needs to go well, as you just said. Everything needs to go well, and we need that to happen. We need it to go well. We need it to go well. Also, let me ask you this too. As I have that up on the screen there, is that better or worse for you? I know you guys and gals can't read it, but do you like it up on the side there, or do you want my full fat face on the screen? Let me know. That's a little bit of feedback. I'm looking for some feedback. There you go. Danielle Moore says, "Morning all." Hello, Danielle Moore. How are you? I haven't seen you there, so new to the channel. If you are, that's awesome. Welcome to have you in here. Nothing like a big relax. Glad to see you back. I said, K-Ron, just talk about K-Ron, took a football to recharge. Now he's retuned. He's tuned up. I like the screen up there. Okay. Thank you, Carol. That's one. Got one on there. So, all right, keep going on what Parkinson saying about Mulls. It's a blow, but he is a fit lad and doesn't take long to get back. He will have his own mini preseason, and we will get him back to fit as we can. That's good news. And he is fit. If you haven't seen I can just hold this screen up here. Can I do it? Yeah, I can show you in the Discord here. I'll pull this down. Of course, nothing works. What happens when I try to do things and nothing works? Well, I'll do it this way. He was at the F1. Homeboy was at the F1. Like I said, if you're not in the Discord, get into the Discord. You are missing out. There's also where is this? There he is. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. That's bad. He was at the F1. There he is. Again, someone had this, and he's at the. That's my light there. There you go. Awesome. There you go. He was at the F1. He looked fit, looked sharp, looked good. A nice suit on too, or trainers, whatever. So if this is the case, if he's just going to miss the start of the season, have his own preseason, awesome. I'm good with that. But on the same note, we need JM to step up. We got to have some JM step up. Here's my mental capacity. Figure this out. I know he likes playing a big and a little. What if JM is playing so good, right? And him and Mulls do partner up top. Partner up top? That's not right. Partner up top. What if that's the case? What if Parkinson is his mind blown and JM's playing well and Mulls is coming back and he starts to put them together? That's a thought, because I think Ollie Palmer's a good player. I'm not saying I think he played really well partnering up with Mulls last year toward the end of the season. Fletcher's an impact player. Dalby, I'm sorry, Dobbs, I don't rate you, but Bickers and Billy Dubb's going to go out. So what if he realizes that JM is playing so well that he can't bench him? We got to put them together. My thought, love to get your thoughts on that. Everybody feels the screen. William Bowe. Sorry, I like the screen up there. I like seeing the article too. Can't see text bit, but it fills the screen. Okay, yeah, gets rid of my face. The Discord is fire. Make sure you join. So Starter Combat Vet. It is the pundit's wife. Is the pundit's wife in the Discord? No, she didn't even talk to me. Look, producer Ann doesn't even talk. We don't even talk anymore. No more producer. She is a bot. Obviously, she's not in the Discord. Okay, back to the article here, because I got off track there. I apologize for that. I get to the chat and I want to chat with you a lot, but I want to get to the article too, because it's a news show. It's a news and update show, as we do. Okay. Mullin also missed the start of last season, suffering a punctured lung. I was at that game. And 4 fractured rib against Manchester United during the preseason tour in America, keeping him out for up to 9 league games and cup games. So, I think that is why this, like I said before, this is why this is kind of heightened, because he missed last year. It's like, oh, is it the same thing? And yes, it's a little bit of shit. Don't let that happen again. So that's why I think this is like hitting us a little bit harder. On his return, Mullin scored 26 goals in all comps for Wrexham, finished runners-up in League Two to secure the second position in a row for the first time in the club's history. I believe if he did start out running, I think we'd have been different place for sure. But although Mullin has managed the back injury, Parkinson said surgery was the only option in the end. And that's fine. If he has to have something, get it done, fine. Whatever it is, you want health first, obviously. But and even with hearing that, so this goes on to say Mulls has had a problem with his back which has affected his hamstring a little bit, said Parkinson, who has seen the front man score 105 goals in 3 seasons at the racecourse. That is absolutely insane. Initially, we felt a period of rest would do the trick, but it got to the point where progress wasn't happening. So between us all, we had to make a decision. So they all came together to make a decision. We sat down with Mulls in the summer and spoke to him about it, and that having the operation now gives him the best chance to miss only the start of the season. Mulls can't do anything really the first few weeks, so he is just resting up. So maybe the running thing isn't happening. If he did it in the middle of, so it's about 3 weeks post-op. If it was middle, let's say it's June 15th, just for the sake of making it simple, he's 3 weeks post-op. So the whole him running and not running, I'm not sure. So we don't know. There is, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that happens. People flying on rumors and things like that. But optimistically, maybe he is running next week. We haven't seen him in training, although there were some great photos this morning that the club put out. And I got to say, Dobson looks like an absolute player. Just let us alone. I like it. So I'm happy. I hope he gets number 4. I hope he's very forced in the midfield. But back to Mulls, he's probably maybe he's still resting. Like I said, he did go to the F1, which was a great race, by the way. Hamilton won that race. It was awesome. Going on to say, last quote here from Parkinson says, we will progress him as quickly as we can, but we have got to give him time to heal. And I think that's what we said last year. He might have came back too quickly as a he's a battler, he's a fighter. Yeah, he wants to go. He wants to play every match. He wants to be there. So, hopefully we can manage this well, get him back in time. At the same time, JM steps up. I'd like another big striker. I'd like another big striker to come in. I don't know if that's possible, if it's going to happen, but we shall see. But hopefully that other guys will step up. Remember, we did the Mulls out, who's in. We did that. Sheldon and I did that. So let's see if the other players can step up. Midfield, remember, Elliot Lee stepped up in the midfield last year for goals, which was good. So let's have our front line step up and see how this goes. So that's a quick update on him, which is great. And I'm going to pop over real quick because this also broke this morning, and then we'll get to some of the other stuff. So this popped on Deadline yesterday about Necaxa. I'm going to fuck it up every single time if someone doesn't tell me how to say it right. The Mexican Football Club. Welcome to Wrexham. Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds team up with Eva Longoria on series following Mexican soccer club Necaxa. I don't even know. And there they are right there. A little bit of welcome to Wrexham down there. It says, welcome to Wrexham's Rob and Ryan have teamed up with Eva Longoria in a new bilingual sports documentary. Say that, 7:33 in the morning, and I can't speak. Sports documentary following a new soccer club from FX and Disney Plus Latin America, which is great. This is awesome. So this is, I don't know if everyone's calling it our feeder club, or whatever they're going to call it, but this is pretty cool. This broke yesterday. Let me have a sip there. Appreciate that. Talking too fast. The Untitled project, currently referred to as the Bienvenidos a Necaxa, follows. I know I'm fucking that up, but I think I got the Bienvenidos right. Mexico's club Necaxa were relocated to Aguascalientes, a working-class city known as Land of Good People. After struggling for several seasons in their original home in bustling Mexico City, the Spanish-English language series will be led by club owner Eva Longoria, who, alongside co-owners Rob and Ryan, will help breathe new life into Los Rayos as they focus on reclaiming the team's place as one of Mexico's top clubs. Production is set to start soon. Will Ambo. No Yo-Yo, no Will-Am. There you go, Yo-Yo. I'm talking about Am. Production is set to start soon, which makes sense given that La Liga MX, the top professional league in Mexico, kicks off its season in July. The kickoff in July. The show won't, however, follow promotion and relegation as Welcome to Wrexham does, given that La Liga MX is scrapped until 2026 due to financial problems with the lower leagues and lower teams. There's not a lot of money in the league for the lower leagues and stuff to keep them going, so I could see that happening. But I thought this would happen. Obviously, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. But I think this is actually pretty cool. When they hooked up with Ava, I was like, okay, this is probably something there. Maybe a feeder club for us too, for some players. There's a couple players out there that we've been sort of linked to. But I thought this might happen because, creatively, it was like, oh, that makes sense. Welcome to Wrexham was a new concept for actors and producers McElhenney and and Ryan Reynolds that not only boosted their profiles, but also interest in their titular team and the titular team. That's a new word for me. Team and soccer all over the world, especially. By the way, I'm reading soccer. Don't get on my ass. And soccer all over the world, specifically in the United States, where the sport isn't as popular as in Europe and South America. No shit. The FX series recently concluded its third season. Blah blah blah. Back-to-back promotion, and they're renewed for a Network 4 season. The new series is executive produced by Ava Longoria. These are all more better productions, maximum effort, 3 arts, blah, blah, blah. Hyphenated media is hers. So that's cool to see. Hopefully we'll keep an eye on that. It'll probably be on FX streaming as well. So bilingual. I'm not sure what Disney has under their, like they own Telemundo or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's a good shout. That's actually a good shout. Now that I know of, not that I know of, no, she's not in there. I think we're talking about that, but producer Ann in there. But cool stuff here. That's also what's happening. Work begets work. It's good to see that. And, when you see, there's a draw to our club, maybe there'll be a draw to Mexican soccer, the Club MX, and it'll grow it and help it out. So if anything that'll help out a club and a town or a city is fantastic. So well done. Will Ambo, I see that someone said they found a new training ground. Is there truth to that? Yes, Will Ambo, that was the next thing we were going to get to. This dropped yesterday as well. Wrexham AFC and Darlin School seal a new academy training facility. Is this what you're referring to? So this came out yesterday. We talked about it during the live watch along for the France-Spain game. By the way, Lamine Yamal's goal was absolute chef's kiss. Beautiful. 16 years old with bracelets on. God damn. I don't know what I was doing at 16 years old, but I wasn't curling one in off the post in Euros, but fantastic game. So, yes, this is the done deal. This is Nick Nonelin. So, this article came out yesterday. We did cover it, but I'll just do a quick brief over there. Wrexham AFC and Darlin High School have agreed a deal to build a new academy training facility at the school. The facility is a key development on the road to achieving Category 3 academy status with the club's application for the 24-25 season currently pending. The agreement will see Wrexham AFC build 5 pitches, varying sizes for use by the academy teams from ages 9 to 18. So that's great for the youngsters there. The facility at the Rossett School will also include changing rooms, toilets, offices, analysis rooms, medical rooms, a gym, kitchen, meeting rooms, and classrooms. So fantastic there. This discussion started with Darlin High School back in November 2023. The final decision on the club's academy grading for the 24-25 is following a successful PGAAC audit pending the outcome of the search for a permanent facility. So that did drop yesterday. So and there's more there. That's on the leader. But if you want to, I know the leader is a paid sub. But if you want a little bit more, and it's on the website here, and it's right here for the club statement at the Wrexham AFC website. So go check that out. Club statement right there. Good stuff. That is really good stuff. Okay, Matt Al. This is on Matt Al. I'm going to cover this. This is the last thing we'll cover right here, the autism-friendly returns for that, because I won't do that. Matt Al had mentioned yesterday that one of the reasons they are building on school grounds is because the press and other teams can't spy on the academy players. That's a good shout, Nikki D. It's obviously school grounds. They could probably fence it off a little bit better. I also hear that they're trying to move the club shop. So I don't know. That's something too, maybe down the road a little bit, which would be, you want the club shop at the stadium, I would believe. I haven't been there, so I don't know, but that's someone else told me that as well. So yeah, that could make sense. I don't know. I'm not sure why they're putting it there. School grounds, it's great. As long as they get that up and running, that's fantastic. So I like it. I absolutely like it. So it's a good move, and it shows things are happening. And again, this came out, we were talking about this here before we move on. This came out because I waited on it, and we still don't know everything yet. There was a tweet that went out, and that kind of was scathing the club a little bit. And again, I don't know all the details, so you never know what's going on in the background. Said that some of the kids are missing out on academies and other academies. So this statement, it's a statement of intent, and I think always we can't jump on things. There's always three sides to a story. Granted, I know none of them. I'm just reporting. It's a news show, so that's why I'm reporting. So dig into it. We'll talk about it more as we move through the season and things coming down. Bruce McFarling. Bruce had a great comments yesterday. Bruce had some great comments. So, and I believe he's fairly new to the community. So awesome. I told him to come on if he wants to come on. Bruce McFarling. It's the academy, category 3, required an education component for the U19s to 16. So it's at a school near the expressway with room for 5 football pitches. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense to me on a 30,000 foot level. They'll have rooms for kids to go to school because you want to develop the people as well as you want to develop them as players. So not everybody's going to go and be a professional football player. I did not either. So if that's part of it, that's cool. And that's a very, very good point, Bruce. Welcome. And so last thing we'll cover here, on the website, because there was a couple of things that I did want to mention as we jump out. There's a quick update show here. I got a busy morning, and then we're doing the live watch along for England versus Netherlands at noon today, PST. We'll be doing that. So community autism-friendly football returns for the summer holidays. This is great. I like seeing this stuff. Wrexham AFC's autism-friendly football session are now available to book for the summer holidays. We will be running 2 sessions for primary age children and further 2 sessions for secondary age children. Please take note of the dates that will take place below to ensure you attend the correct session. So this is really cool here. So I wanted to put that up there because I want to show that how connected to the club the community is and what they're still doing. And I think this is fantastic. So more of this. I'm not in town, obviously, but it's a news show. There's news here. I want to drop it. I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about everything. Women's, the friendly here, and the men's team as well. So there you go. Welsh Techie, what's going on, Welsh Techie? Good to see you, brother. And I do like that thumbnail. I think I said that before, but I do like that thumbnail. And I think I corrected your name right, Welsh Techie, even though I like Welshity, but I was told I need to not do that, apparently, because I get everything wrong. And my apologies, but welcome to the show. Last thing we'll talk about here. We talked about the improved areas. This was Parkinson talking about Dobson, who I'm very, very excited to see. I want to get him. I want to see what he's like. I want to get him on the pitch. If he's an aggressive enforcer of the midfield, likes a tackle, we need that. We need that guy. Again, we talked about having Macca being the left wing back as the enforcer there. Middle of the park, enforcer, bang, I love it. And play center half. He's got that mentality. It's awesome. I'm excited about this. Dobson has become Wrexham's 3rd new signing. Phil Parkinson moved quickly when he found out George Dobson was available because the midfielder had a lot to offer on and off the pitch. He has leadership qualities, which I really like as well, which is great. He goes on to say just a couple quotes here. This is Parkinson saying, I had George briefly at Sunderland. Obviously, he was a young player then, but I have monitored his progress since then, said Parkinson. I was aware he'd signed for a Hungarian team when we found out his contract had been canceled because of personal reasons, so we moved very quickly. We had a chat with him, and it was great to get him up here. We've had him in training this week and ready for the American tour. I'm really pumped to see him on the tour. I'm really pumped to see him on the tour. Well, Welsh Techie. Yes, there we are. I got it right, Nikki D. I got it right, Welsh Techie. I love it. But yeah, really excited to see what he can do. And I wanted to get the number 4. We chat with him, got him up here, ready for the American tour. George is a great signing for us. He's at a good age. He's got his best years ahead of him. He's 25, I believe, just turned 25 or 26, 25 or 26. He's played a lot of football at the level, and he's a good player. He's got good character, will offer us a lot on and off the pitch. Parkinson, who also brought in goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo, center half Lewis Brunt, this summer is targeting more new signings. I hope so. He said we're also there are 3 so far, and we are just assessing other options. Sounds like things are obviously working in the background. We're in talks with a number of players, which is great to hear. Some may happen and some may not, obviously. I mean, there's a 50-50 shot. You're either going to get them or you're not. So that's not groundbreaking, Phil. I don't want to put a number on how many more signings. Clever. We're just looking at players in training and piecing the squad together, which I think we're building a really good squad. Left wing back, center half, striker. That's what I want. Left wing back, center half, striker. That's what I want. He said it's like a jigsaw, and you want to get that right. Make sure we've got that strength and depth in all areas with the quality we are going to need in a very competitive division. When asked whether anyone will join the Reds before opening preseason friendly at Hanley, here we go. He said, I wouldn't rule it out. Oh! He said, I wouldn't rule it out. There you go. I mean, it's very direct and indirect. Always deflect. I wouldn't rule it out, but I'm not going to say I'm not. So I'd like to get one more in. Let's see here, which is, by the way, it's Wednesday, so that is on Saturday. So we got 3 days. We need a kit and we need another player. Let's see. The clubs in League One are limited to 22-man squad, as we know, although that number does not include goalkeepers or players who are under the age of 21 at the start of the calendar year. That's good. 23 senior outfit players currently on the books. Parkinson admits some could head out on loan before the campaign starts with a home game against Wycombe Wanderers on August 10th. There's players who know a loan move is a possibility. Dalby, maybe. I don't know. It will happen before. Will it happen before America? Question mark. Probably not. It looks like after. So we talked about loan players going out. It was in the Discord, and they're probably going to take them out, get them done, come back and send them out on loan. That sounds more realistic because right now, we have a larger squad that we want, but if we can't get loan players out, usually loan players kind of happen later on in the transfer window as well. So we saw, but will it happen for America? Question mark. Probably not. It looks like after. Lastly, last quote here from Parkinson says, "You got to make the numbers. You got to make the numbers add up. It's a balancing act, and a number of clubs will be working towards it at the moment." So we're in the thick of it. They're in the thick of it. A lot of good information there by Parkinson. I really like that, which is fantastic. So we're rocking and rolling. Again, the news of the day was that Mulls is on the mend, hoping to only miss a couple of games in the preseason if things go in the regular season. Obviously, missing the preseason, so hopefully he will come back, barring things go in the right direction and he's fit enough, and we can get him back up to speed. That is the morning news of the day. Are they streaming the game? So come about the Hanley game. We don't know yet. I have no information. I will, as soon as I know anything, and anyone wants to share something with me, great. I said if people are going to the match and they want to, do a live stream there while they're at the game, halftime, before, after, just let me know. But if they are streaming the game, I will do everything in my power in Los Angeles because I have no power, hands tied. I will do what I can to make that happen. So, dumb line, watch this space, but we shall see. Anyways, all right. That is the news and update for Wednesday, July 10th. Yes, Wednesday, July 10th. Small things trickling in. We're waiting on the kits. I don't know. Waiting on the kits. So we'll see. As soon as that breaks, we'll go. I keep moving my kit launch thing every day, as you can see. But, we'll see. What else? England game versus Netherlands today, noon. Be doing that. Live watch along. So come on in. Subscribe if you haven't to the channel already. Bottom right-hand corner. If you're on YouTube, and on our way to 1,000. So thanks everyone for coming in, and on that bombshell, I will see